Oh, finally done. All right. If anybody can hear me, here we go. Finally back, guys. This is your boy Kagoto Onishi, or Kagoto the God of All. I'm back. Finally, it's good to be back. Really is. Uh, I'm completely honest with you. I missed you guys. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty sure you guys miss me too. So, all right. Enough with the formalities, or enough with the talking. So I'm gonna get to it. First things first. Uh, I will be continuing. What if Naruto? Oh, sorry. What if Asta was Meliodas? I will be continuing that. But I wanted to start off fresh. Kick things off, Kick things off. So this will be What If Naruto. By the way, my What Ifs are going to be live from now on. So yeah. So if anybody's watching this, good for you. Not? Well, you missed out. Whatever. Anyway, this will be What If Naruto was Sukuna. So 17 years, current time. We see a spiky blonde hair 17-year-old, four eyes and four arms. Now, one distinct feature about his eyes is that it's not only that there are four eyes, is that there is a ripple pattern with 9 tomoe in each eye. Now, this dojutsu makes the gods quake in fear, and some would want this dojutsu for themselves. This dojutsu that I'm referring to is the Rene Sharingan. But enough of that. This young assailant is going up against a white-haired man with the same ripple patterns in his eyes, but without the tomoe. He is wielding something called the Renegon. This man has horn passing from the left side to the right side of his face. As the young blonde-haired boy says, Madra, I'm coming for you. 17 years, 17 years ahead of the current time. The fourth Hokage in Kushina Uzumaki, or should I say Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki, are at the same hiding place as we see them in the original timeline, as Kushina is giving birth to Naruto. During Naruto's birth, there is a high amount of chakra being pushed out from Naruto himself. This level of chakra is so potent that it actually scares a lot of people. Many people have sensed it. I'm pretty sure the whole village sensed it. Now, Minato, in this case, sees that Naruto has quite a bit amount of chakra. Seeing this, he realizes, yeah, he's going to be a very powerful young boy. But Naruto is not the only one that's coming out from the womb. As you can see, as we see this, we see three more come out. One is Naruto's brother, Chisaki. Now, a lot of people are going to be wondering, why am I using this name? Don't ask. I'm using it because I can. Naruto's brother, Chisaki, and his two sisters, Kira and Moku. As we see all three of them, or should I say all four, Minato says that they're all going to be very powerful. Now, we see this, and now we go to a distant part in the future. Minato just fought a person that claims to be Madara. Now, after this battle, we see the Kyuubi destroying Konoha itself. As we see this, the Kyuubi is about to the Kyuubi has just blasted a Bijudama, or a tail beast bomb. Now, as we see in the current timeline, or the original, Minato obviously harassings the tail beast bomb to another place, or to a forest, as we can say. Now, after the fight between Madara, or should I say Toby, or Obito, as we know, after this fight between Minato and Obito, we see back to where Minato is about to seal the Nine Tails. As Minato is sealing the Nine Tails, um, Kushina comes with the stating fact that she is more powerful in this situation, meaning she has a bit more chakra than usual, thus allowing her to hold the Nine Tails for a bit longer. For Minato to seal the full Kyuubi within Naruto. Actually, no, I apologize. Minato seals half the Kyuubi, or a quarter of the Kyuubi within Naruto, a quarter of the Kyuubi within his brother Chisaki, and and another quarter in Hikara, and another quarter in the last child, or the other sister, Mikaru. Ah, I don't like doing shit live, but anyway, I be forgetting the names. Holy shit, I gotta write this shit down. Anyway, after sealing quarters of of the Nine Tails within each child, um, most children, after sealing a quarter of the Kyuubi in each of the children, everything ends, and as we see it, Minato is holding all four of the kids in his hands. Now now Minato, Hiruzen, and Jiraiya and Kushina themselves are in the hospital, overlooking their children, overlooking the four children. Minato goes on to say, Hiruzen, uh, they're all going to be exceptional, and I hope you know that I've sealed a quarter of the tail beast in each one of them, right? Yeah, I'm aware. What sealing method did you use? The Tomo seal or the 8 trigram seal? I used the 8 trigram seal. Not bad. So, as we see this, the 8 trigram seal. Alright. So, well, there's one off thing. What's that? My firstborn, his chakra level. It's astounding. I don't even think it's possible to have that much chakra. Hmm. Well, we'll see from now. We'll see what happens in the future. Now, as a side note, before I go on to anything, Obito is in the village, but he is not the so-called Madara in in a way. So yeah, Obito is double agent. So, for anybody that was wondering, Obito's, yeah, but he's a double agent. That's the good part about it. He's a double agent. We won't really touch on Obito as a character too much, but just know he's a double agent. So, during this debacle, also, Reen is alive too, just to put it out there. Sorry. Alright, back. Anyway, let's see how this goes. Actually, let's have a time skip to 4 months. Each child is 4 months old, and we see Minato Namikaze, Kushino Uzumaki, and the four kids, the four kids, including Hiruzen Sarutobi and Jiraiya. Tsunade is currently outside the village, or in the village, healing what's left of the injuries of the many people that have survived the Kyuubi attack all those months ago. It was extensive, and the energy levels, or should I say, the malice, or the potency of the Kyuubi's chakra is still lingering around, just by a bit. Now, anyway, we see these four children, or four babies, in the council. As Minato is saying, as Minato goes on to say, these are my full children. First one is Naruto. The second one is Chisaki. The fourth and third are Hikaru and Makaru. Hikaru and Makaru. Now, Minato goes on to state that their four children hold a portion of the Kyuubi each. Naruto, having the whisker marks out of all of them, is has a bit distinctive aura to him. So many of the civilian council believe that Naruto, even though he's holding a quarter of the tail beast, Naruto could be the tail beast incarnate. Now many are saying no. Before the civilian council goes on to say, kill the firstborn. He's probably the Kyuubi incarnate. One of the civilian council says. And Minato goes on to say, no, I'm not killing my children. But on another note, I'm not killing any of my children. Sorry, but another note. Sorry, can't speak today. Another note, Minato goes on to say, I want my children to be respected equally. Now, the rest of the civilian council sees the other three as heroes, while all of them see the firstborn as evil. Now, as Naruto senses the malice being pushed towards him by the civilian council, and Donzo and the rest, I forgot the two advisors, the two other advisors of the civilian, the two other advisors. Uh, Somebody could put their names down in the comments below. Live chat right now. Go ahead, please. And yeah. Anyway, as Naruto senses the malice being pushed towards him, there is he reacts to this by unintentionally pushing out a high amount of chakra, a very high amount of chakra. This amount of chakra is to behold. Now, many of the civilian council are saying, many of the civilian council can't get up. They're suffocating under the boy's chakra. And the ones experienced are mainly just trying to keep themselves together, sensing the amount of chakra the boy is pushing out. It's already Kage level, to speak of, without any training. But during this entire debacle, since Naruto is pushing all of that chakra from his body, his body proceeds to thoroughly go through a metamorphosis in a way. Minato, sensing or seeing this in reality, says to himself, "What's going on?" Now, during this process, we see a lot of marks start to appear on Naruto as he opens his eyes, and two other eyes open right under his original two eyes. And yes, he still has the whisker marks. Back to it. After this, a bunch of tattoo markings appear around Naruto, and he grows an extra set of limbs. An extra set of limbs. Two extra arms. Those two extra arms also have tattoos. Now, you're wondering, are those arms a chakra construct? No, they're actually genetic. You can actually pull blood from them. As we see Naruto, he has four arms, the four eyes, and he's still a baby. So there's no really any true malice from the child. They just feel the amount of potency from the boy. He gives us the presence of a king. Now, many of the civilian council believe that this is the Kyuubi at work trying to take control of the baby. Minato goes on to state, no, this chakra is way different from the Kyuubi. It's literally the boy's own chakra. So now, the civilian council are declining or not, or saying that his chakra feels as if there feels like the Kyuubi itself. Minato goes on to say to the Ambu, or signs to the Ambu, to remove all of the Ambu from the premises or the council immediately, or to remove all the civilians from the council immediately for this portion of the meeting. Now, many of the shinobi part of the council say that this could be a very powerful Kikenkai. Minato saying, yes, indeed. It could be kind of a mixture between our blood, me and Kushina's blood, in a way. Now, Minato states that since Kushina has a high amount of chakra manipulation, it could have mutated to become a Kagegenkai. Now, as for backstory or origins, Minato is the son of, well, I would make him the son of Madara in order for him to get the Sharingan or Renegon itself. But the way I'm going to do this, Minato, no, not Minato, Kushina is the granddaughter of Hashirama. In a sense, Tsunade is still the granddaughter of Hashirama, but Kushina is going to be the granddaughter of Hashirama, and her mother is going to be an Uchiha. As for her father, is as for her father, a very powerful Uzumaki. Now, being that she's part Uzumaki, part Uchiha, and part Senju, she is able to use the Sharingan, but not at a certain point. The Senju DNA is kind of dormant in her, but it's very, very potent in the rest of her children, especially Naruto. Naruto, having the most chakra out of everyone there, but no control, is seen as a very powerful child. But the three others are seen as powerful as well. They could be wondering, they could be thinking that Naruto is probably just flaring a bit of chakra, while the others, since they're big babies, don't know how to control their chakra, they could be pushing their chakra out as well. Unintentionally, of course. But in reality, it's only Naruto himself pushing out that much chakra. So, as we go on, Naruto in by essence, is a very powerful person. He, well, sorry, let's push back just a little bit. Let's go forward 4 years. It has been 4 years and 4 months since the Kyuubi attack. Naruto is not really being trained as much, seeing as he's a 4-year-old child, but his three other siblings are, surprisingly, which is very much of an oddity. Minato goes on to say that Naruto could be a very powerful child, but his training will have to be delayed since he has more chakra than his brothers and sisters. Now, you're wondering where's the logic in that? Again, it's a what if, and it's kind of a neglected, but not too much. I'm gonna try to make him a Sukuna, like have Sukuna's personality, but it's gonna take some time to do that. But anyway, Minato and Kushina and Jiraiya and Tsunade and whoever else you believe is still there are currently training the three other siblings of Naruto. Naruto, on the other hand, isn't being trained as much because the level of chakra he wields is potent enough to actually knock out or nearly knock out some of the Sani, well, the two Sani and and Minato a little bit, but not too much. Just able to make them go on their knees. Since we they don't want his chakra to flare up too much, they have seals on his body in order to keep his chakra under check. Now, the type of seals they use are the Toma seals. Currently, there are five Toma seals on Naruto's body. And you're wondering, wait, how is Naruto even standing? Well, that's the point. Naruto's chakra is so potent that the Toma seals seem inferior to the amount of chakra Naruto holds. But Naruto has full control over all of his chakra. This is due to his Kakegenkai, making him grow two extra arms and two extra eyes under his first two. Naruto currently, as a look for now, it has currently three whisker marks on each side of his face, and two uh, arch looking marks under his eyes. Currently, his hair is blonde, spiky. Just for the people that think that Naruto's hair would be pink, it's not. Um, Naruto currently, for his age, is physically adept, very very strong, but his parents don't know that. But let's go on. Wait, yeah. Naruto is currently wearing a tank top with baggy pants and shinobi sandals, black shinobi sandals, black pants and black shinobi sandals, and a black tank top. And after the training for his three siblings, Naruto goes on to ask his parents for training. Minato goes on to say, uh, not right now, Naruto. Maybe in the next 2 years we'll be able to train you because we need to at least keep your brother and sisters up to your strength level. Now, Naruto, kind of understanding that, says, okay, in a dejected voice. Minato, seeing this, says, Naruto, we will train you. Just please be patient. And after this, Naruto may seem dejected, but he's also happy at the same time because he's realizing that will be trained later on into the future. So, after this is done and said, another 2 years has passed. Now, Naruto is 6 years old, as the rest of his siblings. And This is during Naruto's birthday, or should I say, all three of or four of their birthdays. Naruto and his siblings are going to their birth are outside of, or sorry, are in the academy currently. Everyone is wishing them a happy birthday, and so on and so forth. After Naruto's birthday, well, during Naruto's birthday, after they head out from, how would I call this? How After they head out from the academy, they enter the house to see presents and gifts and all that, the cake, and everybody's celebrating their birthday. Current people there are Obito, Kushina, Minato, Kakashi, Rin, Jiraiya, Tsunade. Uh, and as for a little side note, Orochimaru is a good person in this. He is just not in the village as of now. He's on an S rank mission. Won't tell you the mission for now. I have my reasons. Future part of the what if. Anyway, Minato. Sorry. Anyway, as for the rest of people in the house, clan heads and clan heirs, Shukaku, Nara is there. Inoichi Yamanaka is also there. Choza Akamichi is there with their children, Ino Yamanaka. Um, Shikamaru, Shikamaru Nara, and Choji Akamichi are there, including Fugaku Uchiha and his his children, Itachi Uchiha and Sasuke Uchiha, and his sister, Mira Uchiha. Mira Uchiha. hmm With Mikoto is there as well. Mikoto's Mikoto Uchiha. Then there is Hazashi or Hayashi Uchiha. I'm sorry, I apologize. Hayashi Hyuga with his daughter and his mother. Well, sorry, with his daughter and his wife. I forgot the name of Hayashi's wife. I'm just gonna say Hayashi's wife from now on until somebody tells me the name. I'll find out myself later on if I have to. Uh, with Hyuga Hinata there as well. They're all celebrating Naruto's birthday, but there is a big problem here. Or should I say, not Naruto's birthday. They're celebrating the birthday of Chisaki, or they're celebrating their sibling's birthday, his sibling's birthday, and not him from a specific reason. Now, for those 2 years, Naruto has not really gotten much of attention from his parents. And they've almost completely forgotten he's there. Now, during those 2 years, Naruto has obviously trained himself in order to at least keep up with his siblings. Now, after this, I apologize. The only things they see on top of the board, or should I say, on top of the banner that say "Happy Birthday," are Chisaki's name, uh, Hikaru's name, Hikaru's name, and Mikaru's name. Now, Naruto, wondering where his name is, doesn't really care as much, so he goes upstairs. Now, during those 2 years, Naruto has really become a silent person, not really speaking as much, not really asking for many things either. Not really asking for many things either. Now, during this, Naruto, in his room, training, of course, his brothers and sisters. His brother and sisters are celebrating their birthday without him. Now, as this is going on, Naruto can all hear this, and he really doesn't care. His mindset has really changed over those 2 years. Now, his brother and sisters are celebrating their birthday, getting presents, eating cake, and after the birthday party, Minato starts to say that who the clan heirs are currently. Since Tsunade is still alive, she's clan head, but we'll do this like this. Chisaki will be the Namakaze heir. Hikaru will be the Uzumaki heir, and Mikaru will be the Senju heir, since in this one, Kushina is part Senju. And Naruto, hearing this, sees that there is nothing left for him to become an heir of. It is seen that he is left out, thus meaning he is technically no longer part of the family. Now, this will be where I'll end this. I love doing. Okay, I can see why people love doing this. This is where I end this for now. This has been the first part of What If Naruto was Sukuna. This will become better. Just have to remember a lot of these. But yeah, this will be it. Like I said before, all of my what ifs are all going to be live. All of them are going to be live from now on. Uh, until my editing gets better and shit like that. All of my videos are going to be live now, no matter what. So yeah, expect a lot of live videos. If I do a normal video, that's probably because I do not have the time, or I'm currently like either doing homework or grinding or something. So I'll try my ass off to get better at live editing, so I don't have to do too much crap. So yeah, uh, I will be continuing What If Asta was Meliodas. So stay tuned for that. And I know everybody is kind of happy for that. Well, is going to be happy. I'm not really going to continue it in the sense. I'm just going to be remaking it in order for it to be easier for everyone. So don't discard everything in that video. Just know that everything in that video will have a bit of a change, just a small tad bit, just to make it even more eventful and better for those who actually liked and loved that series when I first started it and didn't continue it for such a long period of fucking time. But yeah, expect a lot of live videos instead of normal videos. Maybe expect like a normal video every Friday at least. I won't be posting every day or going live every day, but just expect me to drop a what if or a live while, I don't know, maybe like at 7 or something. So stay tuned for the next parts. And this is the first part of What If Naruto was Sukuna. And yeah, see you guys later.